everyone. This evening we are at Lord's. You join us for this 5-over match between India and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel.
India winning the toss, and they'll bowl first. Looks like the right decision. The pitch will give the bowlers something early on, and I wouldn't want to be batting on this surface first up.
Yep, that's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Oh, that is a great catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Right out of the middle. Yep.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah, great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end. They'll get at least one. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Nice shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat. Yep.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yep. Brilliant diving stop.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Super catch. Yeah!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Immaculate timing there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
21 runs added in that over. India are 41 for 3. Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Padding up to that.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah. No.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
9 runs added in that over. India are 50 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Gone. Played all around it. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Great shot.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Now, there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Keep us in.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Super shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Big shout.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over. 19 runs coming from it. India are 40 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Loud shout.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
That's the over. India are 53 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Nice.
This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks so.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 5 for India.
There'll be runs here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Bowled. It's all over. And the bowling side get home in a thriller.
The match comes to a close, and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
There was only